As humans, we use logical operators all the time. We just don't explicitly think of them in that manner. We're always comparing things. We're seeing if something is larger or smaller, or if it's the same mass. If it's this, if it's not this, if it's this or that. These are the logical operators that we use. Now, let's have a look at some of the logical operators that Swift uses. Here we have a table of some of the operators. The first one's an interesting one. It's the equals operator. You'll notice it's two equal signs, and hopefully you'll recall that we've been talking about assigning values, and we used one equal sign. That's because the assignment operator, one equal sign, and the equals operator, two equal signs, are extremely different. In this case, where we have the equals operator, two equal signs, we're seeing whether value on one side and the other side are equal to each other. The next operator is the not equals operator, and that's making sure that what's on the left-hand side is not equal to what's on the right-hand side, the opposite of what the equals operator does. We have greater than or equal to, less than, and less than or equal to, where the value on the left-hand side needs to be either, well, less than or equal to, greater than equal to what's on the right-hand side. We then have three very important operators, the AND operator, the OR operator, and the NOT operator. The AND operator means that each side of that sign must be true for the entire expression to evaluate to true. The OR condition means that either the left-hand side or the right-hand side must be true for the condition to be true as a whole, or both of them can also be true. The NOT operator is a bit different. It will give us the opposite of what we normally have. So rather than yes, it would be no. As we've said, humans are comparing things all the time. We're constantly using logical operators. If it's no more than this price, let's buy it. Should I buy this one or that one? If that person has bought the same car in the same colour as me, well, I guess I'll have to sell mine. What we are now wanting to do is use the same operators in Swift and in our apps. We are now going to use these logical operators in Swift. You will see how we begin to join things together to make logical decisions. We're using the greater than or equals to, the and the equals operators. We now have an example of code on our slide, which we can see here, well, on the slide as well as the output from when we run it. So we have a couple of variables, age and the month of birth. We're going to check if the student's age is 10 years or older and if the student was born in June. The way Swift operates is, if the student age is greater than or equal to 10, it continues and checks the birth month. However, if the student age is less than 10, Swift goes straight to the else statement. Now remember the AND operator, which is what we're using here. For the AND operator to make the entire expression true, both the left-hand side of the AND operator and the right-hand side must be true. So if we already know that the left-hand side isn't true, we don't even need to bother to look at the right-hand side. In our code, the student age evaluates to true, since we've said that the student age is 17, hence the birth month is checked, which is June as it checks to, so June on the left-hand and right-hand side. Therefore, the output is 10 or older, born in June. Now, as we've seen, there's various ways we can use these logical operators, be that less than, greater than, and or not equals to.